Ladies and gentlemen, the show we've all been waiting for, Paranormal Buzz Radio is proud to present REP Paranormal and Friends with your hosts, Kim Purvis and Allison Robinson. Live every Thursday night on Spreaker, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. Be sure to check out their Facebook page, REP Paranormal Busters.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of Paranormal Buzz Radio or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is strictly prohibited. For information on everything Paranormal Buzz Radio has to offer, visit our website, paranormalbuzzradio.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Listener discretion is advised.
Okay, you're on.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another night of REP Paranormal and Friends. Kim started us off with a little bit of woo sound for our show tonight. You know, we're going to be talking about UFOs, extraterrestrials, and the Men in Black. And Matt, yes, maybe everybody did get abducted because nobody wants to talk to us tonight. Nobody wants to play.
Darren's finally in.
Oh, hey, Darren. Glad you finally made it. You know, we just got some anal probing in, and, you know, now we're back here on planet Earth trying to decide what we're going to talk about. Just kidding. Just kidding. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. If you haven't guessed, Kim and I are going to be talking about the UFOs extraterrestrials.
Allison's going to be, because I know nothing.
We were going to do this a couple weeks ago, but it didn't work out and stuff, so we rescheduled it for this week. And so I want to know, what comes to your mind when someone says UFO or aliens or the Men in Black? What comes to your mind? Kim, what comes to your mind when you hear any of those words? She looks like a deer in headlights.
Well, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
So
what comes to your mind?
What comes to my mind? Well, I mean, I've always actually been kind of interested in aliens and things. Like, I've collected alien things from an early age. And, you know, I don't know. Like, I mean, I really wish they looked like the little aliens off of Toy Story. But, you know, that really doesn't look like that. You know, they're like, ooh, you know, those are so cute. Like, I had a keychain of that. I had a alien keychain and alien t-shirts. Like, I even made an alien face in pottery class. Like, I was really obsessed with that. And, you know, abduct, like I was always into those crop circles and stuff like that, which are a load of crap, but that's just my opinion. But I guess I didn't realize that, okay, the movie, Darren's talking about the black-eyed kids. The movie Men in Black is actually kind of based off of, you know, back in the, 1970s, I think it was, or maybe even earlier as the 1940s, late 1940s, is when people had actually encountered these guys and supposedly that they called the Men in Black, like they were in black suits. I didn't realize they based it off of something. I thought it was just a movie that they made. But in reality, they kind of based it off these sightings that people were having. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. Like, and when you think of aliens, what comes to your mind for movies? Like E.T., Men in Black, the movie Aliens, things like that. Is that really how aliens look? Is that how they're really portrayed? Like, are they
Area
really...
51 comes to my mind.
Area 51, that's true. That's another thing. Like, you had that big thing, a couple years ago where everybody was going to storm that place or whatever.
Still guarded heavily.
What about the stairs in the woods? Does that have anything to do with aliens? I'm not sure. I really don't know. That's a good question, Darren. I don't know. But, I mean...
Independence Day.
Independence Day, yep, that's another one. That's another alien movie. Like, all these movies, do they really have something portrayed in them that could be real? Could they?
Or could they have been made by aliens?
Or could be, yeah, you never know. They could have been made by aliens. You never know.
You never know.
Darren said Independence Day as well.
Say.
Right, exactly. But, like, I mean, Men in Black, they were supposedly seen as early as the 1940s. Like, late 1940s. I think it was around 1947, somewhere around there. And it's just interesting because, people would have these encounters with what they weren't sure what they were. And then these guys in these black suits or whatever would come and talk to them and basically tell them that it wasn't real. So kind of like the movie. I don't think they zapped them, like had a little light in front of them and clicked it, and...
You never know, I might be an alien.
Yeah, Kim could be an alien. Hell, I could be an alien. Who really knows?
Especially if I haven't had my Pepsi.
If you haven't had your Pepsi. I've had one Pepsi today. One. But if I can read my handwriting. Okay, so there was this happened, I think, in around June 1947. And this guy's last name was Dahl, and there was this Christian. They were on a ship. They noticed these weird discs in the sky. And all of a sudden these discs like exploded. And a portion of those that exploded actually landed on their ship. And they didn't know what they were. Independence Day. Oh, Buck Rogers. I don't know what Buck Rogers is. Which one's your favorite, Darren? Doctor Who, Buck Rogers, Independence Day?
You don't know who Buck Rogers is?
I probably don't.
Oh, you are a youngin'.
My handwriting is pretty bad. It's really bad. But anyways, then what happened after these things exploded on their ship, they went back and they docked. And part of this stuff actually almost hit the dog that was on their ship. But when they docked, this man in black appeared and asked them if they had saw a weather balloon. And basically told them it was a mistake and threatened their lives if they spoke of the incident. So basically this person was trying to tell them that what they saw was a weather balloon that just had an accident and they should not report it to anybody or say anything else about it. A little strange. I don't know if I'd like some guy dressed up and who knows what coming onto my ship in the middle of the night telling me a weather balloon? What the hell is a weather balloon doing out in pitch black? I don't know. And it just explodes like that, but it looks like a disc in the sky. Did they have weather balloons back in the 1940s?
I suppose so.
Hell, I don't know.
Probably to put up and test the air.
That's true.
Especially if you're sailing, which way the wind direction is going, and that'd be that kind of weather balloon, I'd say. I don't know.
Hell, I don't know.
I wasn't born then. I don't know.
I wasn't either. I wasn't even thought of. My parents weren't even born yet. But anyways, okay, Darren says that he's had the star of Buck Rogers like some of his posts about PBR. That's pretty cool. Still don't know who Buck Rogers is. Do I need to Google it? Like, I have no idea. I probably do. I'm just having a brain fart. Typical Allison. But anyways, okay. Deary, Pennsylvania. Okay. In a trailer park. This happened in late August, 1973. There was a woman and a son. They heard these weird scratches and baby cries. Right? And she's wondering, what is that? So she looks out and she sees this tall, humanoid looking thing with glowing eyes outside their window. Somebody knocking on your fucking window? Better not be a damn alien. I almost got ate by coyotes coming over here. That was 2 taps.
That was 2 taps on the window.
On the fucking window. Who is out there? Show yourself. Anyways, okay. Back to what I was talking about. She sees this tall humanoid, right? With glowing eyes outside her window. And she's freaking out, right? All of a sudden, the power goes off. And then it was gone. But when she went outside to check her door, there was this weird residue on the door. So she collects it. And not knowing, but her son also took a picture of this thing outside, right? And they found these weird footprints outside the door. Well, then once they find all the stuff, guess who shows up? The men in black. And basically they say that they work for this Stan guy or whatever. And that, and asked her if she collected any evidence or had anything that she could show them. And she's like, well, I got this weird goo stuff that was left on my door and all this and da-da-da-da. They're like, oh, we'll take it and we'll give it to him. Right? Do you think they gave it to this person? Hell no. Who are these men in black? Are they government? Are they aliens? What are they? Seriously, what are they? Darren's saying that was your husband rapping on the door. No, it's not.
He's sound asleep.
He's sound asleep. It ain't him. But anyways.
Buck Rogers.
Oh, now she's showing me. Still don't have the slightest clues who the hell he is.
Okay.
I
tried.
It's bad. She showed me pictures and I have no idea. But, okay, anyways. Going forward. Stan Gordon. He tracks UFOs. And the lady from the trailer park calls him about it. And she told him how they said they worked with him. And, if she had any evidence or whatever, to give it to them and they would give it to him. Well, then he's like, pretty much, lady, I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't work with these guys. So I don't know who you gave that stuff to. And so she was really confused. What? Everything's lies? What's lies? Government aliens? What? Do you think they're covering up stuff, Nico? What do you think? Are you an alien? Maybe the government isn't really real. I mean, they're
who knows?
Who really freaking knows? A spoon? Where the hell are you getting a spoon? What? Are you talking about spooning? Like, I'm confused. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, October 1973, okay? On a farm in Pennsylvania. These guys are outside and they see this big sphere in the air hovering. Then from that sphere comes these huge humanoid looking things that start walking towards them. They claim that these humanoids were like 7 to 9 feet tall. Right? And they had long arms. And they had self-illuminating eyes. Anyways, the Steve guy starts shooting at them. And they disappear. He says he shot one of them, but it had like no effect on this thing. Guess who frickin' shows up? The mother effing Men in Black. And so they show up, and the Steve guy then calls that Stan, because this Stan guy has been tracking them for like ever. Like, he has been all over these UFO things and whatever. I'm sure you probably are an alien. You know what? I'm probably an alien too, because I'm weird as shit. Just a side note. I may or not have had a few drinks tonight, but it makes it interesting, right? Right? Am I right? Thanks, Darren. Thank you. Everybody make sure you like and share. I got my little grin on. Okay, anyways. So then they call this Stan guy, and he tells them how he was like hypnotized by these Men in Black. And he's like, why did they hypnotize him? He's like, I have no idea, but they did. And anyways, then a man in a black suit and one in a pilot uniform come and visit this Steve guy again. And they hypnotized him again, supposedly. Which then he was able to recap what had actually happened. And they told him that he wasn't crazy, that he did see it, and they'd be in touch. So why in the hell do they tell some people, oh, it was a weather balloon and don't talk about it, and then other people are like, yep, that's exactly what you saw and we'll be in touch with you? How do they pick these people that they want to coincide with, and others that they're like, you did not see that? Oh, you know I'm crazy, you know I'm an alien, what? You know I'm weird as shit. I know. That's what makes me me. But, so I'm just trying to figure this out. Why do they pick some people and not others? Why haven't you come down and talked to me yet? Huh? Take me away. I don't want the anal probing, though. Just gonna lay that out there.
Calgon, take me away.
Oh my gosh, we're going down a rabbit hole here. Oh, they got their little things out there. Let's headbang. Woo! Yeah. Okay. But the weird thing is that, okay, they tell this Steve guy, we're going to keep in touch with you. But then after that time, he never sees or hears from them again. Never. Aren't these the best kind of shows, Nico, when I have a drink or two? They're freaking amazing, right? You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. You might have more of them in the future. You never know. That's what I do. Pretty much every Thursday night.
Our 100th show's coming up.
Oh, yeah. Our 100th show is coming up. So who knows?
It's a few weeks away, but it's coming.
What's going to happen? Oh, sober is funny enough. Thanks, Darren. I'm going to kick your ass when I see you at the expo, okay? Just beware. I may have a gimp shoulder still, but I'm pretty sure I could take you down. Ooh. I got legs of steel right now. Let me tell you, because that's all I can work out. So I know. What should we do for our 100th show? I have no flipping clue. No clue. If you guys have any ideas what you want to hear, who you want on the show, let me know and I'll see if I can make it happen. Yep. We still got a few weeks. Probably April?
It'd be in April, yeah.
Okay. We got time to think on that one. Darren says, sounds like a challenge. You betcha. Anyways, who are these men in black? Let's get back to that. Who the hell are these men in black? Like, I think of Men in Black, and actually I think of Will Smith from the movie Men in Black. Love that movie. But anyways, some actually believe that they are a secret government agency to keep people quiet about the aliens. Right? Who knows? Others believe that they may be of some other world, like time travelers. It could be. It could be just normal people dressed in black, messing with your head. Like, you never know. That's what I said earlier. I don't think they have that little clicker light that, flashes in front of your face and then you're just like, have no idea what the hell just happened.
How do you know?
I don't know. I've never had it happen.
What if you did have it happen? How are you supposed to remember?
That's true. I can never remember even what I ate today. I have a very bad memory. Like, short-term memory is terrible for me. I can remember stuff that happened eons and eons and eons ago. You ask me what happened today, I have no freaking clue. So they could probably get away with it with me. Who knows? I've probably been abducted a bazillion times. You never know, I guess. Who knows? Anyways. Besides time travelers, some people actually believe they're extraterrestrials. Who the hell is out there banging?
The cats.
Okay. It just sounded like there was rapping again there out there, like tap, tap, tap. Tap,
the
tap,
other
tap,
one was
bang.
a knock. That one was a cat jumping. I heard that.
Okay. Gotcha. Get this, though. You can't ever go anywhere else with anything else of anybody else thinking, oh, it could be demonic. Please. It's nothing demonic. Get that out of your freaking head.
Who's talking demonic?
I don't know. Some people think that these men in black are demonic. Really?
Oh.
Just. Nico's like, just tap it in. Yep. Tap, tap, tap in. Have you heard that song? Tap, tap, tap in. Sorry. Going down a rabbit hole here. Anyways, back to the subject. West Virginia, 1966. Woody Derenberger. Okay? This guy was a sewing machine salesman, right? He's coming home from a long night of trying to go door to door, selling sewing machines or whatever, and it's dark out. And he's driving through Parkersburg. He hears a noise in the back of his truck, and he thinks, well, maybe one of his sewing machines came dislodged, right? But then, when he looked forward, he saw like this saucer thing in front of his truck. And it landed. And supposedly this guy got out of it. You think it's demons. Uh-huh. Okay, Zach Bagans. Okay, anyways. This man had a black top coat with glistening material underneath, right? It was kind of like the shiny whatever material. And he had this weird ass grin on his face. And Woody could actually hear this man speaking to him, but this man was not moving his voice. So it was like telepathic, right? And he said he was a searcher and he wanted to know about Earth. Okay? Woody asked him, who are you? The man said, I'm Indrid Cold. The first time I actually heard about Indrid Cold was actually on Hellier. If you haven't watched that, that is a weird show. It's interesting. It's like kind of gets your mind like, okay, what the hell is really going on here? And it leads you down a bunch of different paths, but this Indrid cold kept coming up. And the man then actually got back in the saucer, and it hovered, and then it was gone. Woody was then told that Indrid would be back to see him again. And this guy came back and visited him numerous times, his family at his home. And his daughter actually still claims to have contact with this Indrid. She was actually on the show, the Hellier or whatever. And Dover Demon pissed you guys aren't showing up here. Whatever. Anyways, but like they remember, like his kids can remember this guy coming and how like white he was, like how pale this guy was. And he actually told his wife when he got home about the incident, and she actually called the cops. And like I said, that Indrid would come and visit them, but he would bring others with him. And then Derenberger actually began to have like ESP, and he could tell his wife what she did at the store and who she talked to without even talking to her first. Like he just knew what she was doing, whatever. Oh my god. I'm just reading these comments in chat. Oh, good lord. Yep, the people of Walmart. Anyways, but I mean, it's just weird because like I was watching that Hellier one. I was watching it because I had Amazon Prime like for 30 days. Like I sat and I just binge watched a whole bunch of stuff while I was on leave from work from my surgery. And I watched that, and that was very interesting to watch. And they talked about him. And this girl actually talked about how he supposedly has kids, this Indrid. And they would come and visit her on certain days. Like he still comes. But there was also reports that he had been killed or he was in an accident and whatever else. So who really knows? Who really is this Indrid Cold? Like, I mean, I've seen images, like, you know, people have drawn him or whatever, and he's got this weird, like, Joker face to him or whatever, but it's just interesting, like, and weird. Very weird. But anyways, okay, so we're going to skip to Nebraska. Ray Boch, I don't know, Bocci, I don't know how to say it. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm pretty sure you're not listening anyways.
You never know.
You never know, but anyways, he is a paranormal researcher. And in 1987, they were searching through files about the Men in Black. Okay, there was this Herbert Hopkins that did high hypnosis on people who claimed they had encountered these Men in Black and had alien encounters. Right? What the fuck? I just looked up and here I am and I see crotch goblins.
Huh? I missed something.
Oh my gosh. Woo! This chat is going great tonight, guys. Love it. I might need a little more to drink. I didn't bring any with me. I brought some water. I'm being a good girl.
Tequila if you have to.
Oh shit. Then you're going to have to carry me home. We know what tequila does.
Oh no, I can't carry you. My hands aren't working today.
I'll have to crawl home. Oh,
I've only got one hand
guess
right
so.
now.
I guess we have some interesting fans. That's okay. We love y'all. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. Supposedly he was visited by a man in black, and he was told he should not investigate the Men in Black and leave it alone, and that he was threatened by the Men in Black, and that his heart would vanish if he continued his research on the Men in Black. What the hell? Are they going to rip his heart out? Like, what is that supposed to mean? I don't get it. Whatever. But anyways, so this guy, he actually ended up burning the records and tapes of his hypnosis that he had done with all these people that had, claimed that they had encounters with these men in black. And while this Boshi or whatever you call him was going over these documents, he actually got this wave of like terror, right? And he was unable to move. And when he was frozen like that, a men in black actually showed up and then disappeared just like that. That's a little weird. Like, if they can do that, I'm pretty sure they're not government. Like, they're probably from not this world, I'm assuming. Or maybe it was a figment of his imagination.
At times, I think this government is from another world. So.
Well, that's true, too. I mean, I understood what you said. It's okay, you having typo issues like me. But anyways, yeah. Just weird. Really weird. Okay, so moving on to Clyde Lewis, who's a radio host, has also had encounters of the men in black. And someone had actually asked him for a cigarette, like this guy or somebody had asked him for a cigarette on the street, right? He said he didn't smoke, and then the man was gone. Really weird. Are you sure you weren't smoking something? Like making you hallucinate? Like, funny. I don't have to be drunk to have typos. I just have really fat fingers. That's what makes me, that's what I say. Gives me the typos. Okay, anyways.
No, if she was drunk and typing, you would never understand it.
Nope.
At least you can.
You probably wouldn't be understanding me right now. Well, I mean, you probably could because, like, literally, like, if I was really, really, really drunk right now, I'd still be talking like this. Now, the morning would say something different. Oh, yes, I do. I have 2 little fingers. Okay, anyways. Going back to what we were talking about. So, anyways, he tried to actually take a picture of this person he saw, right? And he literally pointed his phone at this person. And when he snapped the shot, he didn't show up in the picture at all. So was it a figment of his imagination? Was he hallucinating? Or was somebody really there and then disappeared? Who really knows? Like, this is the stuff. I'll probably dream about this at night because, like, this is the weird shit that keeps me up at night. Like, random stupid crap. I dreamed, a few nights ago that you died from the hiccups. Who the hell dreams about that? I have no idea. Or me giving a sermon. Could you imagine that? Where the hell did I come up with that? I have no freaking clue.
I still want to know how I could have died from the hiccups.
I don't know. It like got lodged in your chest and you couldn't get it out and you just died. I have no idea. I'm still clueless on who that little girl was.
I know you want my gear, but come on. Yeah. Don't kill me off. Just because I said you could have my gear if I die, but don't kill me off.
I'm not going to kill you off. I'm not that cruel. Okay, so I have a question for everybody. What do you think aliens look like? Do you think they look... Oh, I got the hiccup. Sorry. Do you think they look like humans? Do you think they look all scary and whatever, have crap coming out of their mouth and slimy and whatever else? I mean, what do you think they really look like? Do you think there could be some on Earth right now? I mean, our guest last week says that he has been in touch with one named Nucleus 8 for the last 4 years. I haven't watched Amazon Prime for a while because my trial is up. Now I'm just back to my true crime and stuff like that because I like to watch a lot of that shit.
I don't know.
What do you guys think? Oh, Darren says green, big ass eyes, and slimy. I really don't know. Like, I mean, there's some people in this world that I'm like, are you sure you're really from this planet? Because, I mean, hello.
Because if they don't want to be really found out, I'd say they probably look human.
I mean, if they're as intelligent as people think they are, I think they could take on a human form if they really wanted to.
And just hide in amongst the people and depending on what they're here for.
Right. Do I think they're bad and wish us ill being? I don't think so. I think they just are curious. Like, I think they're curious as to how we live. Like, look at us. We go to other planets, right? We're searching for life on other planets. We're searching for the unknown on other planets. They're probably doing the same ass shit. Right? I think if there were men in black in today's times, wouldn't there be one picture uploaded to the cloud or something? I think it would be really hard to hide. True.
Very true.
Very true. Because with all the technology and everything now, you think you'd be able to get something. Guess what? I'm going to dress up like a Men in Black. Boo! Here we go. I'm going to go get me a suit. I'm going to claim myself as a Men in Black. Watch out. I'm going to hunt your ass down and threaten your ass.
Yeah.
Did you imagine that? Oh, that'd be too funny.
I don't know.
And, you have all these claims. People looking up in the sky and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's a UFO. It's a UFO.
It is.
Is it a UFO or is it a satellite? There's so many satellites out there nowadays. How can you tell? How can you really tell?
It's a UFO until you can say, okay, I hear something, I see something flying in the... Is that an airplane or is that It's a UFO until you can just say that is definitely an airplane.
Oh, I know.
So anything flying in the sky, if you can't tell what it is right off the bat, it's a UFO until you tell me what it is. Majority of it's an airplane because then all of a sudden, what's that flying? And then all of a sudden you see their beeping lights. That's an airplane. Yeah. But it's a UFO until you figure out your mind says it's an airplane.
That's true, but you got all those damn satellites up there now.
Yeah.
Everybody's out there trying to capture other planets and everything else. So there's all these weird abnormal lights in there in the sky now. So who's to say it can't be a freaking satellite? Who knows? I mean, what I love, damn computers keep shutting off. It's like, shut the hell up. Anyways, I would love to be able to see a UFO. I would love to meet an alien. I would love all that stuff. I'd love to go to Area 51. I mean, that's just me.
Let's see. You got a big bucket list.
I do.
You want to go Bigfooting. You want to go look for aliens.
I do. I want to look for Bigfoot. I want to look for aliens. I want to do a lot of shit. That is just me. Like, I love all that kind of stuff. I mean, I used to think there was mermaids out in this lake for I don't know how long. I always thought there was a mermaid out in this lake. I don't know what possessed me to think that, but I always had this feeling that there was a mermaid out in this lake.
Probably all the drownings out here. Oh. Been several.
CIA Allison. Yep, you better believe it. Photo shoot coming up. Anyway,
yeah, anything flying in the sky until your brain says that is definitely an airplane. It's a UFO because it's unidentified flying object.
Yep.
But
true. It's just, yeah. I mean, wouldn't that be crazy though if you're up in an airplane and you see something like that whizzing by you in an airplane? I might piss my pants.
I've only taken one airplane flight. And I looked out the window. I didn't see anything flying next to us.
That is a good movie. So. You what?
I said I've only flown once, and I was looking out the window, and I never saw anything come by us. So
yeah, that answers my next question. So I was going to ask: are the lights in the sky actually UFOs or satellites? Could be anything. You just really never know. But, and I broke the pen. Typical. So that brings me to my next question. Let's see. John and I see one night, and the app said it wasn't a satellite. So who knows? You never know. Probably the Men in Black. They're coming to they're coming to get you. Mm-hmm. Yep, they're coming to get you. That's what it is. Better be watching out. They're gonna come probe you. All right. So, do you think there could be life on other planets?
Possibility. There's many galaxies out there, so
and they're finding new ones all the time.
Yeah. So who knows what's in the other galaxies?
Right, exactly. So that brings me to another subject. I was watching, of course, I was watching another show on UFOs and whatnot, because, I mean, what else do I do? Nothing. Anyways, this was supposed to set out, like, I think it was supposed to come out last year, but it hasn't yet, but it's supposed to be coming out soon. And it's the James Webb Telescope, okay? They're going to use this to look for signs of other life in exoplanets, and it's also going to help them determine how, like, stars and galaxies are formed, which I think is pretty cool. And, I mean, you can see, like, the carbon dioxide, the oxygen, the water, because it's going to reflect off these gold-plated mirrors that it's built out of. I mean, this thing looked badass, but, I mean, it is, like, millions and millions and millions of dollars they spent on this thing. Intelligent life? Well, yeah, I mean, but is there really a lot of intelligent life here on Earth? That's kind of debatable. Yes. Oh, gosh, I'm going to get myself in so much trouble.
Yes, you are.
That's okay. That's okay. But, I mean, this is, it's going to trace the formations and stuff of these galaxies. But I thought it was supposed to come out last fall, but then they pushed it back, and it's supposed to come out in October of this year. So be on the lookout for that, because that's going to be freaking awesome. Keep what up? You want me to keep running my mouth? You want me to get in trouble? Is that what it is? Huh? Please, I can't get in trouble. I'm too sweet and innocent.
I'm going to leave on that note.
Oh, this is too much fun. I love having shows like this. And the interaction. I just love it. Okay, anyways. The rover though, okay, this was with what's his face? Gates. Josh Gates? That's his name. That does all the Expedition Unknown and stuff. He was the one who actually visited this place and saw the James Webb Telescope and everything. And they built this kick-ass rover. Like, you could live in that thing forever. It has everything in it. Like, everything. And they drove it around and stuff, and it was pretty cool. So if you want to check that out, go to Expedition Unknown and look up the James Webb Telescope and all that jazz, and you'll find the rover and everything. Pretty cool. It's a pretty interesting show. Like, I was really intrigued by it, because I'm just into all this stuff. Like, I took astrology and all that crap in college, but that's another show to be told. Yeah, Mars would be interesting to see what they would find. Yep. Mm-hmm. Stop laughing at me. Anyways. Okay. You know who really has, like, the highest sightings of UFOs and stuff right now? Santiago, Chile. They actually have a really cool telescope there, too, that they can watch. And they can, like, simulate different things. I watched it. I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, I mean, it's out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Like, in the desert. And these people are there, like, all the time.
Where did they just see one not too long ago, a UFO? Was that in Arizona?
It might be. I know they've had them in Arizona and Texas and everything else.
It was just this week or last week or
I don't
something
know.
like that.
I don't know that one.
I can't remember. I was going to write that down and I forgot to. Arizona or New Mexico or something like that.
Yeah. I can't remember what their telescope is named, but it was actually developed to kind of help them with UFO sightings and all that other jazz. But, I've watched some of these other shows and stuff, and like I was watching one with, what's his name? Ben? He was on, what show was he on? Ben Hansen? He was on one of those ghost hunter shows here.
Fact or Fiction, and he was on,
he was just on one of the newer ones.
Yeah, something.
But anyways, he's now doing like a UFO sighting show, because I was watching it last night, because that's what I do. But anyways, I was watching it, and like, I cannot believe the amount of military and stuff that like talk about these weird sightings they've seen, but they're like told to keep quiet about it, basically. And they were trying to disprove it and stuff, like, because they said like they went so many G's up in a helicopter in like so many seconds or whatever, and so they got in a helicopter and this guy did whatever, and it took him like 3 minutes, like it took him like 3 times the amount of time. So they're thinking maybe they got pulled by something. But
Hauntings of Morgantown.
That's what it was. Yeah. But like, I mean, supposedly these military people have videotapes of these different things, but they didn't show up on their radar. Like, they never saw them on their radar, which is weird. Oh, okay. So back to that chili one. I did write it down. I just can't read my writing. I apologize. But you know what their telescope is named? Very Large Telescope.
Simple.
It's simple.
Comes to the point.
And easy.
Comes to the point.
Mm-hmm. It has actually found like 7 exoplanets have been discovered, and 3 of them have water on them. They believe that they actually have water on these planets that they have found. Yeah. Very weird. Very weird. But I mean, yeah, so I just find it very interesting. Like, I would, I have more questions than answers for all this stuff. You never know. Maybe one of these, maybe tonight I'll have an encounter with a Men in Black. You never know. You never know. Computer keeps shutting off. You like what? I think we have doubles of ourselves, and that one is in alien form. Both of mine are probably alien formed. One's probably demonic, actually. Just kidding. Just kidding. But I mean, it would be something interesting. Like, well, I would like to, maybe this summer. Oh, the name of the telescope? Yeah, it's easy to remember. Very Large Telescope. But yeah, this summer maybe this summer, like on a weekend or whatever, I should just sit my ass outside and just watch the sky nonstop and see if I see anything unusual. Maybe we should set up cameras.
I do that every night. I go sit out on the porch.
I'm usually asleep by 8 o'clock because I'm old.
I know. We have bonfires. You go to bed. I'm still watching the fire.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Darren. Darren's like multiple personalities for sure. Thanks. Appreciate it. Calling me crazy ass. Whatever.
That's why we all get along so well. We're all crazy.
That's right. We're all a little crazy. I'm just a little more relaxed when I have some drinks. I mixed them tonight because I was drinking one that Mom wasn't too fond of. So I'm like, I'll drink this up for you. And there was only like 1/4 of a cup in there. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to pour whatever's left in this bottle. I'm going to put it in here too. So that made a 1/2 cup. I'm like, that only made a 1/2 cup. So I slammed that down. Then Mom opened it up another bottle. So I'm like, please pour me another. So then I had some more, and then I had one more before I ran over here to Kim's house. I'm like, I need to get over here for the show. But yeah, it's just Thursdays, that's a ritual for me. Like Thursday nights, like I have to have a couple drinks, you know. Darren's like, I'm digging myself a deeper hole. Yeah, you are, because you're really asking for it. You're really asking for it. So when Kim and I come up to the expo in a couple weeks, you better be on watch out. You better wear a metal cup. That's all I'm going to say. I could take you down.
If we don't get you at the expo, we will at Melbourne.
We will, yeah, if we don't get you at the expo, we will get you at Melbourne. Just think about that one, buddy. Yep.
Because you're the one that wanted to sleep up in the attic.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you want to sleep in the attic all by yourself. Keep laughing. Keep on laughing. You don't know. I may look, small and whatever and brittle, but I am not. I may have a bad arm, but I could probably still take you out with my left one. Not gonna lie. Take you out with my legs. Kickboxing. But do you have anything you want to add?
Nope.
To the UFOs and paranormal or anything like that? Men in Black?
Nope.
No? Anybody else have anything they want to add? Or say, or whatever?
It's a very deep subject.
It is a very deep subject, and there's a lot of more questions than there are answers to it. But if you haven't checked out Hellier, check it out, because it is one messed up. Like, I mean, it is so weird, and it takes you down so many different avenues. Like, you're just like, what? Wait a minute, what? There's this, there's that, what? What's going on? Like, I don't know. I was also on pain meds, too, so who knows? I could have been hallucinating some of it. It's my night time. Yeah, I know. It's almost 8 o'clock. I had a busy day.
I'm usually in bed asleep by now.
Yeah, I'm usually asleep by 8 or 9 or whatever, but I gotta go prom dress shopping this weekend, so that's gonna be real fun. Who's not old?
Who's not old?
Darren said she isn't old. Who's not old? I don't know who he's talking about.
If he's talking about me, he's got me wrong. I am old.
Matt says, sleep on your back and don't take wooden nickels from aliens. Oh my gosh, yeah. Good grief. Oh, he says, you're not old, I'm old. I am old. I'm getting old. I'm getting closer to 40. My birthday's coming. Next month, I'll be 1 year closer to 40.
Ooh. I don't remember 40.
Yeah, Kim just had a birthday last weekend. And I made her German chocolate cake.
We had a great investigation.
It was awesome. Can't wait to get back out and investigate some more. Like, literally, I don't think we have anything scheduled till June. Which freaking sucks. But.
Well, we could go investigate, but.
Yeah.
He'll be 44. Ooh, I don't even remember 44.
Oh my goodness gracious. Gravy bowls of jelly.
Next year, we got to do it up big, though.
Why?
For my birthday.
Dude, it'll be 60.
Yep, I'll be that big 6-0. So we got to really do it up.
Hopefully for my 40th, we can actually go on an investigation. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Got a couple more years for that. But. Hey, today is 4,321. What the hell are you talking about?
the 4th month, the 3rd day, and the 21st year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm slowly fading. I'm just sitting here in a trance, I'm like...
Her wine is winding down.
It is. It really is.
Especially when she didn't get 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, I didn't. Next month is the 4th. Excuse me. Yeah. So everybody, please make sure you say a little prayer for me this weekend that I make it through prom dress shopping. My mom and I have already agreed, and we already told Kenzie that for lunch we're going somewhere with cocktails because we're going to need it.
Especially with the picky one.
Oh, God. I am not freaking looking forward to that.
She's the pickiest one.
I know. It's going to be I'm glad they're limiting her to an hour and a half in each store, because otherwise we'd be in one store all damn day. And then she's like, well, then I got to get shoes. I got to get a bra. And la, 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 la. It's like, oh, my God. I'm telling you what, my prom dress, my first prom dress came from frickin' Maurice's. My second one, I said, screw it. I'm going to find one. I Googled, searched prom dresses. I found one online and I ordered it. Bing, bang, boom. I was done.
My aunt bought my first one. I didn't even get to pick it out. And I didn't want to go dress shopping my senior year, so I wore it again my senior year.
Well, there you go.
So it saved me money that way.
Yep. I know. Well, I mean, do it once. She's going to go to prom next year, too. And then I got to do it all over again with the youngest one. Oh, holy hell. She's going to be even worse. Because she's really she is, like, to the nines. Like, she is a Barbie girl.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But, oh, well, anyways. Next Thursday, we have, let me get to it. Okay. Let's see here. Kim will be back in 30 seconds. She has to have an outer body experience. Let's see here. We have June Lundgren, who's going to be on. And she is an author, a psychic, medium, demon seer, and an animal communicator. So that's going to be interesting. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. I believe, I haven't been on social media or anything, but I believe Shay has her show tomorrow night. So make sure whoever's listening and not in chat, check that out tomorrow, 8, 7 Central, 5 Pacific Standard Time. Then Sunday you have Phantom Science with Nico and John and Shay at 8, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. So make sure you guys check that out. Darren, when's your next show? It's not next week, it's the week after, right? I believe. No show tomorrow night. Okay, perfect. Sweet. Thanks, Matt, for clearing that up. So no show for Shay tomorrow night. But still, check out Sunday night's show. And then Monday, you got Darren's show. So make sure you guys check that out. I want to thank everybody who was in chat. We had Darren, Nico, and Matt in chat tonight. So thank you guys for joining us and making it worthwhile. Didn't think anybody wanted to chat with us tonight, because...
No show tomorrow night.
Yep, I saw that.
Okay.
So then, thank you guys for joining us in chat. Thank you everybody who was not in chat but listening. I know you're there. So thank you for you guys for listening to us. We appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said, next week we have June on, so make sure you check that out. It'll be an interesting show. And then the following week, I believe, we're going to have April and Leslie and Cynthia and Aaron on. And we're going to discuss our investigation of the Cedar Falls Women's Club that happened last week. So make sure you tune into that because that was kind of interesting. So if you didn't check us out that night, we did have a lot of interesting things happen that night. So check us out then. And you do. Yep. You liven it up. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Peace out. And we will talk to you guys next week.
Thank you for listening to REP Paranormal and Friends. Be sure to check out Kim and Allison on Facebook at REP Paranormal Busters.